Straight up by the belt, you nigga. Oh, look. Only real nigga know what I'm talking about. Pick that bitch up by the belt, boy, when you strangling your shit. Dick just died. You have to do, you put your dick straight up, it be up by your belly button. You trying to pull your shirt down and shit. Trying to go to the front of the class and show your work. Like, nah, teacher, we'll have E equals MC squared. This is some bullshit. Oh shit, got time to be fucking y'all women for no long time, nigga. Let me tell you something, ladies. Y'all be wanting, I don't want no minute man. I don't want no minute man. Let me tell you something, ladies. The dick is a muscle, okay? Y'all don't look at it. Y'all think dick is dick. It's supposed to make me feel good. No, dick is a muscle, okay? Do this. Make a muscle for an hour. See how you feel, motherfucker. See if you like that shit. See if you gonna put me to bed. No, nigga, that shit hurt. Nigga, anybody fuck you for longer than 30 minutes, he care about you. And shit. If you get dick from any man in this room for shit, 15 minutes or more, it's because he care about you, girl. That ain't nothing but love, because nigga, shit, other than that, if you the side chick, that shit is a race, motherfucker. We started at the same time. I finished first, bitch. It's over for you. All right. This next young lady we about to bring to the stage, first time to the Blue Magic mic. Y'all ready to take up a Virginia? Y'all show your love. Start clapping right now. Give it up for Christina.
Hi beautiful people, how are you tonight? Thanks for having me. The ambiance is very nice here. So I just want to welcome all of you guys to visit the bar. My name is Christina Alicia, and I want to say, turn your lights down low and put down your window curtain. Just want you to relax tonight. Oh, let your love come shining into our lives again. Saying, ooh, I love you, and I want you to know right now that I want to give you some love. Some people right here are already in the mood. So I don't usually just sing one of my original songs since you guys are already in the mood. DJ can play that track. Thank you.
Forever.
giving you options this time. My heart, my mind, my body and soul, through mountains and time, through valleys and roads, whatever it takes, I dedicate to you. I choose you. You're the king of my desire. I place you on the throne of my heart. Oh yeah, never again will I stray away. I'll stay forever and a day. Anybody have a king tonight in the building? I choose you, telling you I'm the king of my desire. I'll place you on the throne of my heart. Never again will I stray away, away, away. I'll stay forever and a day. Amen. Oh, yes, others may come reciting their love. They'll give a kiss and a rose, and even try to hold my hand. But I've already found my comfort is in you. Oh, you're the one who stayed true despite of who I am. I choose you, baby. I choose you. You're the king of my desire. I place you on the throne of my heart. Never again will another man ever take my heart away from you. You're the king of my desire. You're the king of my desire. You're the king. You're the king. You're the king of my desire. I place you on the throne of my heart forever and a day. I choose you. You are the king of my desire. Good night.
Singing my ass off like it's a sunny day. Nigga, I don't care. I do not care. We gonna have a blast no matter what. Man, y'all seen Whitney funeral? This the part, my favorite part was when the pallbearers picked it up. I'm talking about pallbearers picked up Whitney casket like real quick and threw it on the shoulder and did like this. I was like, oh shit, nigga, that's wrong. I want that in mind. So if you ever watch somebody else's funeral just to see what you wanted yours, you ain't shit. This one, I was watching Whitney shit. They threw it up on the casket and folded their arms. I was like, niggas, they just gonna balance? That is amazing. I was impressed. Did y'all see when Ray J reached out and touched the casket and then broke down? I felt bad for my dog. My dog Ray J say, nigga, that shit was dramatic as fuck, nigga. I can see a movie finna happen soon, nigga. They gonna have the life. Who could play Whitney in a movie? Who could do Whitney?
Nobody.
Huh? I'm thinking, look, because voice-wise, they're going to have to, can't nobody, let's be clear about this. Can't nobody do Whitney voice-wise over. But I'm trying to think who kind of look like Whitney, who out right now, who can do us. I don't think it's I don't know nobody. Kelly Rowland could do it. Kelly Rowland, that would be. So we're gonna send that in. We're gonna submit that. We're gonna submit that. We want Kelly Rowland to redo Whitney in the movie. She already skinny. She got the thing. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Kelly Rowland can play Whitney. That'll be a good movie too. Who gonna play Bobby though? Bobby gonna play himself. Fuck that. It's my prerogative. Do what I want to do, nigga. That is, Bobby danced like he was on crack. I don't even fucking know. It's my prerogative. What the fuck is this? This nigga's motherfucking step hop, step for lap ball changing in this bitch. All right. This next young lady we about to call to the stage, man, just walked in. I'm glad she got here just in the nick of time. Ladies and gentlemen, now, I got to talk to her too, because we got to set something up for her as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, show your love. Start clapping right now. Start clapping right now. Give it up for Amara.
Oh, I'll talk about that show. Any couples in here? Couples? Really? That's it? Well, that's the extent. All the holidays about gifts are not until November. You would think everybody would like hook up and get in a relationship and stuff. Alright. They say that love is the only taste of heaven and hell that God will ever give us simultaneously. And it still baffles me how somebody can go from feeling one way to the complete opposite instantly, like in the beginning. When you're checking your phone every 30 seconds just to see if you have a new text message, or Googling 100 ways to arrange candy in this cute saying because that's their favorite, and how cute it would be to express how you feel and show you pay attention at the same time. Or reading everything you can about the zodiac sign even if you don't believe in it, because anything will help you understand them better. So you research what they like just so it seems like you already knew what you were talking about when you never really did. It was just the time that was invested that ends up being neglected after the unexpected gestures turn expected and we begin to sense rejection. Throwing us into this fit of rage because we just want what we had back, you know, that initial feeling that you held so close that you now lack. So you spend hours trying to rewind your mind back to that one moment where everything might have changed. Stalking every tweet or post on the Facebook page because you just want answers. And the only ones that you find are the ones you create yourselves while you cry your breath into your pillows, walking over your collapsed lungs that lay with the pieces of your broken heart and the soles of your feet that just can't seem to walk away because you have faith that they might change and actually learn to see your value. So we'll persist to play these games just to see how much each other will take, because we have ourselves convinced that it can't be real until our stomachs feel the heartache. So we'll go back and forth and back again until our hearts break, saying it's for our heart's sake, but in actuality it's because we don't want to see them doing better with someone else. So we'll continue to fuss and fight, knowing that the same love is no longer there, just to see if the love will fare, knowing we ain't treating each other fair. Like when you're sitting in your car having a conversation with your best friend, and you all of a sudden can figure out everything you ever wanted to say to them. So what do? You put your phone on silent, you call them accidentally so their voicemail will pick. Y'all ever do that? Y'all ever? God, man, I was a crazy. Thank you. Okay, how about this? You know where they're gonna go and you dress up in your best outfit and show up just so they see you? Yeah, y'all coming. Yeah. Or how about on that one lonely night where you send out those 30 text messages during a random outburst of anger that you apologize for 5 minutes later, and to refrain from doing it again, you delete the number to put it back in, to turn around and delete it again, along with the pictures and text messages that you save, that you read over and over and over. Just looking for a bit of human understanding and a godly intervention, because we never intended for things to end up like this, because who wants to give away the heart whole and have it returned to them in pieces? So God has to be the reason that this didn't work, that we didn't work. And you know what he told me?
He said he carried too much baggage, that's why he changed for my heart's sake. But I would have taken the baggage any day over this heartache, and what he failed to realize is that he never had to be perfect, just learn to communicate a little bit better, because you'll be surprised how much a God-fearing woman is willing to understand if you let her. But how could I have ever loved him if he never planned on letting me? How could he expect me to stand tall next to him and be the best of him if he was only willing to give me what was left of him after she left him? And I never wanted to give up, but the line between understanding and standing under someone is so thin. And in this generation, it's no longer about the amount of commitment, but the competition. And I was competing since the beginning with his insecurities and images of what he thinks a woman is, because he never had one to begin with. So I wrote this for him. I took my pain and I penned it into a poem. I turned my broken heart into a puzzle to be put back together. I changed my forevers into moments to remember for every man or woman to understand that love is not about finding the perfect person. It's about two imperfect people balancing each other out in unity. Used to be, because neither one of us have ever lived perfectly, so it's up to us to forgive no matter what the purpose be, especially if you feel they were placed in your life purposely. Learning to love godly and not personally, because truth is, neither one of us will know all the answers to all the questions asked. Some days will be good, some days will be bad, some days I will wake up and look at you and the excitement will not be there. But love is not found in the excitement. Love is found when we decide to stay after the excitement leaves here. It's not found in the cliche lines that we say because we're supposed to, but because it's how we really feel. Waking up 30 years from now and not surprised at the beauty we see in each other still, because we still can make time stand still as if it was still the first time our eyes met. When we were unable to express how we felt in just 3 words. Love is work, but you can never expect to get the love you need until you are willing to give forth the love of which you speak. So instead of complaining and saying that they don't understand you and walking away, learn to stay, teaching each other how to love, because no one will know until they learn by example.
Y'all show your love for Marley! Feature night coming soon. All right. Man, that was let me tell you. When I created Blue Magic Open Mic Night, if I had any idea half the people who performed tonight would ever show up for some shit that I thought of, I'm just so thankful, man. Y'all give it up for all your poets, everybody who sings tonight. I love it. I'm so humble with it. Also, this Friday, Lump, where you at? Lump, y'all make sure y'all see Lump. Get your tickets for the all-white party this Friday, Tempo Live. I got my all-white. Let me tell you what I'm wearing. I got a white bow tie and a pamper, and I'm finna be in that bitch. Slap. White bow tie and a pamper, that's it, nigga. I might have like a white ankle brace or some shit to balance it off. I'm coming barefoot, then the motherfucker, I'm just finna be in that bitch. White pacifier and the thing to go around. I'm gonna tie that bitch. Look, there's somebody out there. There's somebody out there like, ooh, for real? I'm coming to that party. You freaky ass. You wanna see me dressed up like a baby? Oh, R. Kelly, yeah. I'm just playing. All right. It's about that time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Also, let me do this real quick. If, and only if, you're having a good time, if and only if you're having a good time. Facebook status update right now. Let them know where you at. Let them know you having a blast at Blue Magic Open Mic Night. Twitter, if you want to tweet me, I got to get my Twitters, tweet and all that, followers up and all that. So if you want to be my Twitter, hit me on Facebook. That's not what it's called? My Twitter? Y'all want to be? That's like nigga in Twitter talk. So if you want to be my Twitter and hit me up at Cello Blue Magic. I got a drink for the first person to tweet at Cello Blue Magic. So the first email I get, having a blast, Cello Blue Magic, I got a drink for you. All right, look, niggas is, ooh, they got their phones, nigga. I'm finna get this drink. So if you can, this is it, only if you're having a good time, make sure you let them know where you're at, because this is all we got. All I got is word of mouth and Facebook, and I'm trying to do my Twitter thing, but I never really understood the whole pound word thing. I never understood. I thought you put the pound in front of a word that you really mean, and not because you want to be able to hashtag and find it later. I was all confused. Apparently, you gotta have a GED or higher for Twitter, and I'm an HSCT baby, so I don't know how that works, how that necessarily goes. I'm a JanSport Trapper Keeper baby. That's how I do mine. So I got 5,000 something friends on Facebook. 300 on Twitter. So I appreciate y'all updating your statuses, and it's time for our feature poet for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you do not have his CD already, you are doing a great disservice to yourself. Put your hands together. Start clapping right now. Some of you know him as Truality. I met him as Mentor. MENTOR. Making effective nationwide teachings of realism. Put your hands together. Start clapping right now. Give it up for Michael, the one, the only Mentor. Don't you agree? DJ Get Shit. I ain't finished. Coming bottles with supermodels in the cab. I ain't finished. Coming bottles with supermodels in the cab. I guess I got my swagger back. My truth. New watch alert. New blows. All the big face rollie, I got two of those. Arm out the window, Louis City, I maneuver slow. Cut back, snap back. Blue Magic, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Everybody good? Okay. Before I get into what I'm gonna do, what is it? Appreciate it. Before I get into my set, Miami Heat fans, make some noise, man. I'm gonna need you to break me off some pussy. Go ahead. Break me off some nookies, some cookies, some contracting active coochie. I will gladly pay you for your services on Tuesday.
said, I'm gonna need you to break me off some pussy. Break me off some nookies, some cookies, some contracting active coochie, and I will gladly pay you for your services on Tuesday. Right. Now what kind of lame-ass weak game is that for a real man anyway? Brothers be coming up with all kind of disrespectful, retarded shit to say, and I don't know what's worse, the whack game or the chicks that give them the time of day. Typically, though, these are the types that gets more butts than an ashtray. And if you decide to get mad at me, it's because a hit dog will holler anyway. Whether she has one leg, one titty, or two coochies, niggas will holler anyway. I hope this poem is designed to empower some standards in us today. You see, I dropped out of PE specifically because, well, I don't even play. And we play with the fact that condoms protect us from what we already know, like how are you aware that they have HIV yet it's still all systems go? True story, I asked the dude, did you know that she was sick? And his reply was, yeah, my nigga, I know. Now baffled at his ignorance, he's just scared to get her pregnant. He was more scared to raise a child than to lose his life. Now that's negligence. The purpose for condoms is more than just to prevent pregnancies, it's STDs. And if this is the type of poem to promote safe sex, then just let it be. I was once blind and raw dogging it off the chain, but now I see constantly slipping and sliding with no protection as a painful penalty. We are now living in a world led by money and sexuality, and not necessarily in that order. We're preparing for a new world order because evidently we're now living in a century where we give our child a cell phone and they download pornography. Now your daughter might have access to a stalker who likes young coochie. Excuse me, who loves young coochie. Excuse me, like he's 43 and she's just leaving elementary. Never underestimate the impact of online misdemeanors and felonies. For the first time in history, right in the palm of our hands, lies the opportunity to touch a screen with just 3 buttons to commit adultery. Facebook, Craigslist, and Twitter, you can see them tricking expeditiously. Causing the numbers in the strip clubs to go down drastically, causing the importance of wearing a condom to go up drastically. Now you mean to tell me that nobody never slipped up at least one time in a jacuzzi? You remember that night with one too many blue magics and woke up with your face in some coochie? Let me tell you something, I just hit my 30s and ain't too much that's new to me. I don't need a perfect woman, I just need a wifey that will stay true to me. Mrs. White is perfect in her imperfections just for me to see. All I can say is to each his own, strap up and tread carefully. Syphilis, gonorrhea, HIV, and herpes spread expeditiously. Now I'm doing inspections on what's in bed lying down right next to me. And if I gotta jack my dick, then I guess that's called safe sex with me. I do have CDs for sale. They're only $10. Only $10? That's right. And if you so happen to not have the $10 now, you can go online to iTunes and just type in Evolve by Mentor, and you can buy a 14-disc track at 99 cents per track. So you can download me either on iTunes, Rhapsody, MySpace Music. That's Evolve by Mentor. Okay? Keep that up. This next poem right here is called Man Law. Man Law. In the game of chess, the game is over when the king dies on the board, and the queen is the most versatile, helpful asset given to the king from the Lord. But please try to understand that with a real man, we need to get on one accord. We all have flaws, and every man that makes a mistake does not deserve to end up behind bars. Great fathers and real men in the streets. I want to make sure that we don't become extinct, so I'm implementing some man laws. It's a burning desire within me to take back what's rightfully ours. Get back our respectability as a direct result of a real man who can properly play his part. And man law number 1, you should want to be almost anything in this world but a bum. Women need to see us more competent than just being able to make her come. Man law number 2, whoever you select as your booze to be a good representation of you, because if not, without hesitation, they'll just make a mockery out of you. And man law number 3, it's hard for people to believe in what they cannot see, so if one doesn't see any fruit, best believe that no one will want to climb that tree. And man law number 4, if you're a half-ass giver, then we just simply need to give more, and we just simply need to stop swagging, holding our pants hanging at the corner store. Man law number 5, if you get into an altercation with a brother, man, just stay alive. Too many of our brothers are getting murdered in the streets before the ripe old age of 25. And number 6, now who's really getting pimped? The trickster or the trick? The delusional spender or the bitch? The disease-infested dick or the clique? Now you may get what you paid for just because you pulled out your money and pulled out your stick, but catching something that has you dying slowly, baby, is that worth the price of you trying to get rich? And man law number 7, 8 kids from 7 different baby mamas is a lesson we should not want to find out the hard way. Where is no protection? Where's the investigating her background and the STD testing first and foremost before the magnum comes off of that erection? Man law number 8, select the mate either with or without that Coke bottle shape. Watch out. Some of these women want a real man, yet their hair, nails, breastises, eyes, eyelashes, and asses are all fake. Man law number, we sexy like we got 9 lives, bragging on how we accumulated and then penetrated 9 dimes, unprotected, disrespecting their marriages more than 9 times. I wonder if contracting AIDS with a punishment then fit the crime. I wonder how many fellas be skeeting in these chicks just cause she fine. What kind of dumbass great reason is that? These are the signs of the times. But every time I wake up in the morning with another chance to do it all over again, let's make sure we keep in mind these man laws 1 through number 10. Be a father to your daughters and be a father to all your sons through thick and thin. I truly believe that raising our children can cover up a multitude of sin. We got to give our next generation some hope again. Teach them how to stay out of a system of mental and physical incarceration. Out of a world of lawyers, commissary visitation, and bail bondsmen. These are my 10 solutions to the question someone asked me with so many problems about men today. Where do we begin?